We find ourselves at the foot of the Rockies, Denver, Colorado, for this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. The scene a few moments ago, here it is. It's unlike any other in sport as both teams made their way out of the tunnel. These folks are fired up as their guys are ready to do battle between the Baltimore Ravens and the Denver Broncos.
Kick off for Baltimore.
And off we go from Denver. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. He's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7, past the 30 to the 32.
He's tackled at the 32-yard
We should mention, to go along with a great game he had last week, he was rightfully named AFC Offensive Player of the Week.
And he shares that with his offensive line, the tight end, his fullback. He's looking for more and more of that in this game.
Tight dog, tight dog, tight dog.
On second down, Henry. And he went backwards. He'll be down at the 30. Call that a loss of a yard, and things get a little more difficult here. 3rd and 5.
Nice play right there to stop him behind the line, but I want to see how this defense continues to play him here in the first half.
Oh, you know better than I. He has the ability to take over a game, so what do you do?
Yeah, I think you have to bottle him in at varying levels, because if you crowd everyone to the line of through, there's nothing but room to run.
This opening drive as they're up against a 3rd and 5.
3 down, 3 down.
It's Locke. He's got his tight end Fant. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. Locke on target to Fant for a Bronco first down.
43-yard line.
Okay, ready. Tight end right. Out.
Block now to throw. They set up the screen for Henry. 7 yards there on the first down screen play. And you can bet they're going to lean on him quite a bit, obviously. They did last week. It was over 100 yards. Also, AFC Player of the Week is announced Wednesday.
And until they take that away, I would continue to lean on him. Try and have another award for him, one in this game. But when you look back at last week, and you saw how he was able to find holes in the defense, but it's also the run after the catch. That's what made it impressive.
You can't block me.
From midfield, here's Locke. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
And partner, to me, that one was all about timing. If he's there too early, it's going to be a pass interference call. If he's too late, it's a completed pass. He was Johnny on the spot on that one.
So the incomplete pass on the last play, and that leads us to a 3rd and 3.
You're not ready. Hey, let her flow. Wahoo!
They fake the handoff, now Locke. Into double coverage, and it's intercepted. He's picked off at his own 47. And he will bring this back. It's a pick 6 and a Raven touchdown.
Oh, none of that.
Now remember, this is the #1 defense in the National Football League. There's a good example of why.
Shows you this aggressive tone, not just stopping the run, not just getting after the quarterback, but the ball's in the air. They treat it like they're the receivers, and they went after that one and took it all the way.
Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
So they throw the pick 6. They'll get another shot at it now as this one's in the air. And this carries into the end zone. And this will not be brought out. It's a touchback.
Baby, let's go.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And last time, decent field position through the pick six.
They can't just bunker in now. All right, good field position means go ahead and attack on offense. Try and press the advantage a little bit. They just got to be better with the football on this possession.
So that didn't bother you too much last time.
No, because it's exactly what you're supposed to do. You can't have good field position, not try to take advantage of it. Sometimes the defense makes a good play, too.
Hey, number 28, Mike, he's coming. Check. Yes! You're whining. Smoke.
On 2nd and 9. Block. And his throw here's incomplete. That time he was looking for Jerry Jeudy. And it's 3rd down.
It certainly looked like someone was very confident. I would say he was overconfident because there wasn't a whole lot of separation there. Had that one covered pretty well downfield and knocked it away.
After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9.
Yep. Go, check and mush. Check the call. Orbit.
And that'll set him back 5. After the delay, they're backed up even further for 3rd and long.
He's tight right here. He's tight on the right. 3 down. Yep. Hey, check. 3 down. Let go.
Block working out of the gun. He rifles one that's intercepted. Picked off at the 33. And his guys are going to take over at the 34-yard line. First quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
23 yards.
23 yards, the final tally. This will be caught at the 6. And the stop will come inside the 5 at the 4. 7 yards, the pickup on the pitch and catch.
Brings up 2nd and 3 at the Broncos' 4-yard line.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Jackson, they'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown.
Devin Duvernay.
Touchdown number 18 on the year. And the Ravens will add on to their lead. Early on, they have all facets of the game working in tandem.
Yeah, you get the defensive touchdown early, give you the first score, and then your offense piggybacks on top of that and gets their own. And any coach we've ever talked to, we've had that conversation with them prior to the game. They always say, if we can score on defense or special teams, that gives us like a 95% chance of winning the game. I don't know if that number's correct, but it certainly does tend to play out that way, doesn't it?
It does. Denver offense at the line, ready to go. To this point, the results have not been good. 2 possessions, 2 turnovers.
And that's obviously going to continue, but to go a little bit deeper on that one, I would think about some play calls now, not even necessarily to my best player, but to someone I can trust with the ball, try and get things settled down a little bit.
2nd and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Ready.
Officially nothing on that last run. They'll try again 2nd and 10.
Check 37.
Back to the ground. Gurley. And he'll be upended at the 28-yard line. Just a 3-yard gain there. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
3rd and 7.
Not gonna happen today. All day.
Let's go. 60 orange.
What we got?
Ready, go.
Throwing his lock on 3rd down. Now they set up a screen. That's complete. And a good job defensively. They stopped him short of the first at the 32. 5 yards, not enough. And it'll be fourth down. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. You like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the first down. In this case, it didn't happen.
We got three. Head. I got one.
Delta.
Ready. Here we go on fourth down with Locke. And it's complete. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. 21 yards there. Big play on fourth down.
You can almost hear the sigh of relief coming from their sideline and from their point on the field because this has been a tough start for them thus far. A much-needed first down there. They needed something good to happen. Plays like that will continue to help them dig out.
It's the loss, second and 12.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
On second down, it's Henry. And this one also slow in developing as he's maybe getting back here to the line of scrimmage, but not much more than that.
No gain on the play. It's third down and 12.
Three down.
Go.
I got motion.
On third down, Locke. And Locke throws another one. It's intercepted. Picked up by Steven Nelson. The 20, 10, 5.
Locke's pass intercepted by the Ravens. They'll take over first down and goal to go at the 3-yard line.
Suddenly, it's first and goal after the interception. A quick change in the situation here. And they're into the end zone, but it's not verified yet. Hold on, there is a flag down. A costly penalty there. A lineman got downfield, and for the moment, that cost him 6 points. So now, just like that, things change dramatically. It's first and goal. Off the play fake to Dobbins, here's Jackson. And that's a touchdown, but hold on, there is a flag down on the field. We'll have to see what this is about. So reverse the celebration. We'll see if they have something else in their bag of tricks.
And isn't that always tough to watch when they score and you see the excitement, and then when they realize those points aren't going to count? Can they get it back together and find their way back to the end zone?
Nothing on first down, so the ball remains at the 8-yard line, second and goal. After the interception, here's Jackson. And this is caught. Touchdown, Baltimore. Hollywood, Marquise Brown. His 26th touchdown, drawing even with Marshall Faulk for the first in a single season. And the Ravens will extend their lead.
Makes the
Tucker with the extra point, and it's now 21-0. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And to no one's surprise here in Denver, that'll carry through the back of the end zone for a touchback. The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. You know, Charles, season winding down, time to maybe look ahead to the offseason. What do you see these guys going after either in the draft or free agency?
Well, with the season that they're having, just about every position is up for grabs right now. No one is really safe, but the focal point's always the quarterback position. And he may be auditioning to try and stay with his own current team. I think he's auditioning for the rest of the league to try and find a spot because I think this team is looking for a new quarterback.
So here's a first and 10 at the 38.
High 7, let's go.
Throwing now is Locke. He'll air this one deep for Anderson. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. Robbie Anderson, the man he was looking for. That'll bring up second down.
As we've seen, their first two drives didn't yield anything points-wise. Certainly feels like they think to themselves, it's time to open this thing up, taking the big shot downfield.
Ready.
They work again from the 38 on 2nd and 10.
Watch tight end. Watch Haywood. Tight right. Tight right. Okay, let's go.
Play action. Now it's locked. And he goes down. The Ravens able to get to him.
They can't stop us,
3 scores
baby.
down, not even a halftime yet. They're not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
Bang, bang, bang.
On 3rd down, Henry. Space to maneuver at the 40 as he'll get this one up to the 44-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 16, but they'll remain short of the marker, and it's 4th down.
A gain of 16 brings up 4th down.
This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. Then his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Picked off at the 33. And the shy of midfield, they'll spot the ball at the 47-yard line.
At their own 47-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They are clicking on all cylinders. They seem to be just scoring at will right now, and that's why they've opened up this big lead.
You know, we always talk about getting into the zone, and all athletes are seeking that, aren't they? Everything is working for them. Every move they make works. It clicks.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
Complete to
Marquise Brown with touchdown
Baltimore.
number 27. That ties Priest Holmes for the 3rd most in a single year. As the Ravens push further into the front. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now.
Makes the score Ravens 28, Broncos nothing.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 25-yard line.
Ready.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They are looking to make a bit of a 180. They are solid right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily when you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmaker. On 2nd down. It's he's going to be dropped following a pickup of 7 past the 30 to the 32.
He's tackled at the 32.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. A lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side. We think, Brandon, I like the intensity this defense is showing right here in these first few drives. They're not just holding the line because they're doing their job, but they're doing more than that, aren't they? They're getting a nice push into the offensive backfield.
And a great example right there for the loss on the tackle. And the kick's away as he angles this one for the sideline. And this one goes angling out of bounds, and it will be spotted inside the 30-yard line.
At their own 30-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time the formula was pretty simple. One play drive, long pass. That maybe they just want to do that again, right?
And that's exactly how you want to draw things up. Whether it's on your grease board, right, in your playbook, one play drive is exactly what you want on offense. What they have to be careful of is not having a letdown. It was fairly easy last time. They can't expect that going forward.
And we'll see if it's that easy here.
Check 49. Check 49. 18 Rattler.
2nd and 10. Here's Jackson again. A short throw caught by Andrews. And they'll get it up just short of the 45 at the 44. Give them 14 on that one and a first down. From the gun, Jackson. He's going to look for Allen now on the deep. That's caught inside the 20. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown.
Touchdown,
Keenan Allen with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Ravens continue to pour it on.
As a fan, is there anything prettier than a well-executed post route?
No, it's
The
a
kick
thing of
is
beauty,
good.
especially when it's done like that
Makes
for a
the
touchdown.
score,
The
Ravens
throw,
35.
the catch, and how about the
Broncos
run after
nothing.
to get it to the end zone?
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be
Broncos take
returnable.
over
It's out of the
first
back of the
and
end zone for a
at their
touchback.
own 25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needed to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Derrick Henry.
Sense of
on the
urgency
carry.
has to take over for them here.
Brought down
They know
behind
the
the line
score.
of
They know
scrimmage.
the situation.
It's a loss
And
of a
by the
yard.
way, the
Brings
punter
up
no
second
longer
and
exists for
11.
their offense.
At
That's
the
how they have to treat this
24-yard line.
drive.
They need points.
Big time.
After the loss to start out, here's second and 11.
Double tight. Zip. Hey, we got three down. Hey, number 28, Mike, he's coming. Check it out.
Here's Locke. Now Locke, he wants the football to town. And it's picked up by the Ravens. And this is going to be
Touchdown,
brought back for a
Baltimore.
Baltimore
Yeah, good job.
touchdown.
That's the way you make it spin. That's the way you
This first half has been a nightmare for that offense. Defense just dominating them.
And when you're picking up the ball, picking up their mistakes, and taking it the other way and putting it in the end zone, that's a defense's dream. They're having that type of a game.
Justin
Everything that
Tucker
can go
lining up
wrong
for the
has
extra
gone
point.
wrong for this offensive unit. And the route is on here in this.
Makes the score Ravens 42, Broncos nothing.
So here's the kickoff now as they'll get it again following that fumble return for a score. And that'll carry
Broncos
over the
take
back
over
line of the
first
end
and
zone
10
for a touchback.
at their own 25-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And they weren't on the sidelines for long. We could hear them. The coaches from all the way up here, they were adamant. You got to hold on to the football or else we have no hope.
Yeah, it's easy for me to laugh sitting up here, but you're exactly right. If we were down there, that message would have been received a whole different way. Because turnovers, they've been a big problem for them. Got to take care of the football. Got to hold on to it.
Tight ends on the Ringo. Tight ends on the Ringo.
Now on second and 13. Henry's got it out on the left side. It's a gain of 5 on the play, and that'll bring up a third down. Looked like a pretty good, safe play right there. No, he's had trouble with the interceptions in this game there. Hits his guy out in the flat.
Yeah, so many times we hear quarterbacks and offensive coordinators talk about in your progressions, you're either throwing the touchdown or you're throwing the check.
Got his man complete. And he will have the Broncos first down as they're able to get the third down conversion. A gain of 39 that time. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Coming up at halftime, I'll go from one personality, that's you, Charles Davis, to another one in Orlando, the coach. He'll have stats and scores from around the NFL. You and Jonathan Coachman both watching. But you're stuck with me in this booth. He's miles away and smiling.
Taken down at the 33-yard
Give him a couple
line.
on the carry there,
Gain of
2nd and 8. Earlier
Brings
this
up
half, you were
second
wondering
and
how the
8.
defense was going to handle him defensively. Were they going to bottle him up at different levels, so to speak, is what you said. What have you seen so far?
I think they've been absolutely.
Now Locke, he wants the football in town, and it's picked up by the Ravens. He already had the one fumble loss, so now 2 fumbles lost here in this first half.
Recovered
Not
by
setting the
Baltimore.
pace the way that you want it done. I mean, here in the first half, already twice the ball's come out and hit the turf. Got to find a way to take care of it. Otherwise, they may start thinking about maybe someone different at that position.
He's tackled a yard short of the marker. Good gain of 9 on first down. Give him 9 there on the first down completion. Man open left side is Brown.
Jackson's pass.
And he's able to get it down to the 25-yard line.
Single receiver.
A gain of 7.
Hey, you're up.
First down, Baltimore.
Jackson on first down. This will be caught once again by
Jackson's
Brown.
Pass.
And he'll be out of bounds. 25 yards that time. Those are the kinds of plays right there that show you why he's the number 3 man in the NFL in terms of receiving yards.
Also tells you there's a full combination of what he's got going in his game. You name it, from route running to catching the football. That's why he's able to produce those types of numbers.
Touchdown, Ravens. Just a great individual effort there to take that pop pass and scamper off into the end zone.
And that's why offenses love that play partner, because that gives them a chance to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers with a full head of steam behind them. It's open like a track relay. Legs 2, 3, and 4. That first guy steaming ahead, and he just hands it to you, and you get a chance to take off and go before you even get the baton.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive.
Watch QB drop. Check
And
it back.
last time out, the turnover. They got to make up for that here.
The worst thing about empty possessions,
He was tackled at the
some are
27-yard
worse than
line.
others. You can have an empty
2 yards
possession,
on
pump
the
the ball
pickup.
away,
It's
get yourself
second
set for
and
when they take it downfield and punch it in on you,
Derrick Henry, the
that's a
ball
bad
carrier.
possession all the way
He
around.
was
You're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because
A
otherwise
2-yard loss
it's going to be
on
a
the
long
play.
day for you.
It's 3rd and 11.
That's trash.
We have hit halftime. Still 2 more quarters to go. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back after this. You're watching the NFL, and it's on EA Sports.
Brandon McManus to kick off for Denver.
The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken.
Bring it up.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And last time out, another touchdown. I think there may be some empty seats around here by the time the fourth quarter comes around.
Yeah, I have to agree with you.
It's caught inside the 25. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. Hollywood, Marquise Brown with touchdown number 29, too short of LaDainian Tomlinson's all-time record 31. And the Ravens add on. And the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter.
Makes the score Ravens 56, Broncos nothing.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This will make it into the end zone. And this will not be returned. It'll come out to the 25.
At their own 25-yard line.
On the set.
Lock and the Broncos going to come up 1st and 10 at their own 25-yard line.
Begin. Leo.
And he will lose yardage and be backed up to the 24. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
I think it's pretty evident. We can say what a difference a week makes. Last week, he ran pretty much wild, didn't he? Did pretty much what he wanted to do. But this one, they stopped him cold. And to me, that's good scouting and even better execution.
Yeah, and they stopped him behind the line right there. They obviously watched the tape a few times and made some adjustments. 12 yards there and a first down.
First and 10 at the 36-yard line.
22, Chet Barber. You.
Henry will get it. He's been busy today. Room to run again. And finally brought down at the 38.
Henry.
A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards.
That's a nice run right there, able to get to the outside. And so many times defenses say, okay, we've got you hemmed in. But if you're running the football, at least you know where everyone is coming from. You don't have to worry about the backside at all. That allows you to run with a little bit more confidence as you traverse the field.
Henry with a run on first down, but he's not going anywhere as he'll get to him a couple yards behind the line of scrimmage.
You got to figure the further they fall behind, the more you think that they'll get away from the run. They're trying to stick with it, but the results, they just aren't there.
Let's go now. Come on, 60, Pittsburgh. Tight end. Watch tight end. Tight end's right. Tight end's right. Let's go.
2nd and 12. Blocked. And he's going to go down. Back near midfield at the 49.
So one quick, easy analysis about why they struggled so far. They keep putting themselves in 3rd and long situations. They just took another sack right there.
Now the offensive film session tomorrow may be a little longer than it normally is.
Not a lot of positive grades will be handed out thus far.
On 3rd and long, it's Locke. He's going to air one out for Anderson. That's caught at the 25. And he will have a Broncos first down as they're able to get the 3rd down conversion. A real letdown defensively. That was 3rd and a bundle, but they allow the conversion. Block now on first down. And now here is another interception. Picked off at the 28. I'm starting to wonder, Charles, 5 interceptions. Is that the last that we've seen of him?
Well, I think that a lot of people hope that's the last they've seen of him in this game, probably including himself. If this were baseball, the manager would have been at the mound already and asked for the ball and be in there getting a shower. But in football, you have to go stand on the sideline and watch the rest of it and see if your backup can do any better.
Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard at the Broncos' 41-yard line.
To throw again on 2nd down. Jackson looking left side. Andrews with it complete. 7 yards there and a first down.
A gain of 7. First down, Ravens.
On 1st and 10, it's Dobbins. And he's got this down almost to the 20 before he's dropped. 12 yards the pickup there. Good for a Raven first. Throwing on first down, it's Jackson. And he's got his favorite target yet again. It's complete. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd down.
From the gun is Jackson. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
Oh, that's got to frustrate him a little bit because they nearly got to him there, and it would have been the first sack of the game. Instead, they're able to influence the release, and they did force the incomplete pass.
27, I'm coming for you.
From the gun on 3rd down, Jackson. And that is incomplete. Oh, he had a defender right there with him to force that to the ground. And 4th down now coming up.
Normally you think the tight end's going to be able to catch the football and handle that contact, but in this case, maybe a little too much target to hit. That one was timed well. Incomplete.
And no move to get the offense off the field. They're going on 4th and 5.
We're going 25's the mic. Set the tone, defense. Set the tone, defense. Rig alert. Rig alert.
To throw again is Jackson. Trying for Brown, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Michael O.J. Mudia. He's at the 50, the 30, 20. And he takes this one back into the end zone. And the Bronco defense has a touchdown. Maybe a small measure of revenge for this defense, because they've been thoroughly dominated so far, but a brief bright spot there with that pick 6.
Seemingly coming up for air after being dominated as you described. They get a nice play there. Probably not going to change the balance of this game, but they have to feel a little bit better about themselves after that one.
And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
At their own 25-yard line.
The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And following the pick 6, and they have decent field position and throwing that pick 6. We'll see how they attack this drive.
And I think all you say to your guy is, listen, let's just take care of the football a little bit better. Make some better decisions on this drive, and they'll probably help him a little bit with maybe some really high percentage throws early to let him get settled back in.
They told us they've got confidence. That's not a problem.
Yeah, not a problem at all. They just want to make sure they get things settled down a little bit for their offense and give their defense a little bit of a chance to rest.
Throw here to Andrews, the tight end. And he'll get him down after a pickup of 8. 2nd and 2. 8 more yards this time, coming off back-to-back first down pickups.
At the 33-yard line.
60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. You over. I'm going to run you over.
Play action. It's Jackson. Flush to his right. His throw incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
After the incompletion, here now, 3rd and 2.
Panther 60. Panther.
And he picks up the first before he's taken down at the 29. It's a gain of 4 there, and it gives him a new set of downs. And inside the 20 before he's brought down. 10 yards there, good enough for a Raven first down.
It's a gain of 10. First down.
From the red zone now, here's Jackson on first down. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. Another connection between the two. This one good for 12 and a first down.
18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
Let's go, D. Tighten up.
They go play action now. Jackson, he'll buy some time right. And that'll be caught. Touchdown Ravens.
Jackson
It's Hollywood Brown.
To Marquise Brown.
Marquise Brown becoming just the second player with 30 touchdowns in a single year. And this offense is running away with this one. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to their big lead.
Ravens 63, Broncos 7. Justin Tucker to kick off for Baltimore.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. And the interception last time on the opposite side of the field.
Put it mildly, that is so frustrating because that signifies there's a drive going on. You're in good spot, great place to run some of your best offense. Instead, they turn the ball over.
They turned the ball over last time. See if they can avoid doing it here. Boy, and now they can't even get a play off. He didn't seem in a rush. I guess they just didn't know where the play clock was.
I think you're right about that because there was no hurried movements there, right? No up-tempo at all. Clock just ran out. I think he was as surprised as maybe his bench was.
They'll run it again with Henry. And once again, they stop him behind the line. Great job by this Ravens defense. Just a 1-yard loss that time, but that's not what they needed. Now they're dealing with a 3rd and long. A 3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground. Struggling to put up points. Oh, the ball comes out on the hit, but they'll say it's incomplete.
How about some applause for the defense there? They forced him to throw that one into coverage, and just like that, they're staring at a 4th down. Well done.
And he gets it away, a directional kick going toward the sideline. And the punt goes out of bounds. Where will they put it? They'll put it just inside the 45-yard line. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. And, Charles, we are in the midst of a very one-sided affair. I think this is where you and I have to fill a little bit. You want to regale us with old stories of your childhood in New Paltz, New York?
I don't think it's a perfect time for us to start listing MVP candidates, right? The best teams we've seen so far this year, the best games that we've called thus far. How we anticipate the season unfolding. We can go in so many different directions because the game certainly not taking us there.
Oh, I hear the remotes clicking off right now. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
They still playing soccer.
Now a nice throw here right side. He hauls it in. And he takes this just a few yards shy of the red zone before going out. 16 yards on that one and a Raven first.
Raven first down.
Okay, break.
Focus, defense, focus.
19, Tiger, 19, Tiger.
They go play action with Jackson. Did he he hang on to it? He did on the dive. Nice grab. Back-to-back receptions for him, and it's another first down.
It's a gain of 10.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw. And incomplete. Crisis averted. Almost picked. Instead, second down.
Incomplete. It's second down and 10.
Single, slot. 79, go!
To throw again. Jackson. And boy, that one drops incomplete, but if he was hit a fraction sooner, it may have been a fumble.
The good signal callers would never go back in the huddle and play the blame game because they need those guys to protect him. But on that last one, his offensive line, they lost their leverage very quickly, and that's why they were able to get to him and hit him as he tried to throw the football and force an incompletion.
Shit! On the ball, now!
On third down, Jackson. That's complete to his running back, Jacob Dobbins. And they'll rally and stop him short of the first down at about the 6. They do get 7 out of that, but not enough to prevent a fourth down. Again, Jackson. And that is caught. And he has now tied the record. Touchdown. So another score there. Often you talk about the 3 phases of the game. Defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the fourth quarter. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
Come on,
The Broncos onto the field ready to start their next drive. And with this deficit, you can't have too many more drives like the last drive where you had to punt it away.
You know what I would tell you? The punter doesn't exist anymore. He's not a team anymore. I just cut it. All right? So you got to go out and create some offense for us here and give us some points. No way does that guy get on the field on this drive.
37-yard line.
Yeah, it wasn't his fault. But hey, listen, there's got to be casualties at times. We're trying to win a game.
Line of scrimmage, the 37 on first and 10.
Mike 28. Mike 28.
They'll run with Henry. And he will lose yardage back to the 34-yard line. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's second down.
I think this offense, specifically this running game, they're going to have to find a way to turn the page because they haven't found a way to run it effectively thus far, and it's cost them.
Now on second and 13. Lock. And my goodness, another interception. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And they get the football. They'll set up shop at their own 49-yard line. Good starting field position for them as they come up first and 10. Just shy of midfield at the 49. And that'll be complete to Dobbins. It's a gain of 9 yards. And that'll make it second and short.
A gain of 9.
Looking to throw again on second down. Jackson got his man complete over the middle. That's Andrews.
Here we go.
16 yards, a first down.
Let's go, baby.
A gain of 16
So it's Raven
yards.
football here as we welcome you back.
First down.
And they have just about put this one on ice as they've got it here, first and 10.
Check 31. Check 31.
They'll throw on first down with Jackson.
I got you, boy.
And that's going to be incomplete.
They're certainly not letting up on the pressure in this one, and oftentimes you hear this expression, all gas, no break from defenses. But in this case, it's the offense still throwing the football up big in the fourth quarter.
Ready up.
Second and 10 now from the 27.
60 Bobcat. 60 Bobcat. Hey, 25's the mic. We're going 25's the mic. Hey, watch the ball. Watch the ball. Riggs.
Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. And that's going to be too high. Out of bounds and incomplete. Marquise Brown was the intended target, and now it's third down.
When you look at the scoreboard, you'd think they'd be pretty comfortable right now with this lead, but these guys are absolutely not going to let up. They want to increase their lead, and they want to do it with a big play. Unable to connect in that attempt.
And this is complete. It's Allen. And they will eventually get him down, but he's inside the 5 all the way to the 3. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a first and goal.
Ready? Liking 18. Watch a slant. Watch a slant.
Off the option, that's complete. And this one will wind up with him losing yardage. Back to the 4-yard line. It'll go as a loss on the play. Not what you need down here. It's going to be second and goal.
At the 4-yard line.
From back at the 4, here's second and goal.
Watch the pass. Deuce, 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 deuce.
And he is into the end zone, and the touchdown record is now all his.
Touchdown, Baltimore.
Well, there's just about a minute left in this game, and they're still taking it into the end zone, and you know they could have taken a knee there. They decided to play this one all the way out, and I think their philosophy is, we're going to give you everything we've got. If we just go ahead and take a knee now, we're actually showing you disrespect that way, like taking pity on you. They're not about to do that to their opponent.
And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
25-yard line.
Here we go.
Denver offense at the line, ready to go. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that, and coaches...
And now here is another interception. Picked off by Marlon Humphrey. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Yet another mistake after the interception there. And, gosh, you look up at the scoreboard, they just got to be thinking this one cannot get over fast enough.
It certainly can't. And also what happens when you get this big of a deficit.
And he's going to be brought down. Back at his own 6-yard line. So after the sack, a scenario you certainly don't work on too often. Second and 24. And the most curious way there to burn some clock. That was wild. And at the end of all that, it winds up a safety. All right, Charles, help me out here. Fourth quarter, you've got the lead, and you run backwards into the end zone. You're just trying to do too much.
I almost don't have words for it. But you know, every coach that we talk to talks about running backs or people running the football, running north-south, getting upfield. He went way in the opposite direction, and that's going to cost his team.
Yeah, it cost him big time. Still leading, but it costs him.
Lock it. Here I come again. Here I come again. Ready, go.
A first down carry for Henry. Oh, boy, this defense again really making things tough on him as they stop him for no gain.
Today's final
Big
score.
offensive explosion help leading them to victory. And the defensive guys, they're just saying, hey, put those points up every week. We'll just keep winning.
They will gratefully accept them, won't they? It makes their job that much easier when they're scoring that many points, allows them to play with a totally different style and a different flow.
So for the Ravens, they remain in the hunt for a first-round bye as they move to 11-3 on the year. And they'll return home next week to take on the New Orleans Saints. Meanwhile, for the Broncos, their slim playoff hopes are gone now as they fall to 5-9. And they'll get a chance to redeem themselves at home next week. So for our entire crew, alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaughton. Thanks for watching, everybody. We'll see you next time.
Another L. Designer on me, this they new.